It
No,
still says like, there we go. No,
let's
it
talk about
stopped.
B3.
Yes, let's do it.
Okay.
I've not played it yet. I've still not had a chance to fire the Wii U up.
Shame on you, sir. Now, Gary, your opinion.
So, when you told me the name of this, I was like, oh, this is really curious. And the E3 rip-off with bees. And then you told me it was like Metroid starring bees.
Yes.
And I was thinking, really? Metroid with bees? I totally saw it. As soon as I saw the energy meter at the top and the hood, I was like, I see it now. I totally see it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. The first thing I thought was, wow, like as soon as you saw the title screens, wow, this runs really smooth. Strangely, incredibly smooth. Yeah, and I think the game runs incredibly smooth as well.
It was all made by one person, wasn't it?
Yeah, one person. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually don't think it's too bad. Have I killed everyone? Is everyone there?
Yes, the bear. Yes, the bear is coming. A robo bear is coming to kill you.
So I actually got to a point where I kind of got stuck. I think it was because it was like 1 a.m. and my brain wasn't functioning.
So what's
I had to go between. It was when the bear comes back for the second time. Right at the start.
All right.
And you had to go. You had to get the passes and go into the 2 rooms and get behind someone blocking the door.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But I wandered around for a little bit. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, so I turned it off.
Not plugging my channel, but if you watch, I have the official walkthrough on my channel, and like in every part that you need to look out, like if it's for the very start, I guess, is it for killing Robobear? I have it in separate videos, so you can check it out even. And there is actually a secret ending, so I'm not going to say what it is, but
oh, that's cool. So how did you come across getting these extra codes as well? Is it something that you're like an ambassador for them, or is it?
No, the developer was actually very nice to give me codes and give them out to people because he wanted people to play the game, which I understand, and like he didn't have to do this at all. Like he give codes to Obi-Wan from America as well. Obi-Wan plays.
Oh yeah. Watch him.
And he's actually in the game as well.
What is going on?
What is going on? Yeah, that guy. No offense, but his vein's gonna pop someday. His neck is gonna just snap or something. But like the guy, he was just so generous, and he just gave me the codes. But like there was no need to do it at all, and he was like, hand them out to your friends if they want to play, and I mean that's it.
I think that these. I like the indie games. I think they're always a throwback.
Yeah.
And I think that people see some indie games in the wrong light sometimes. I think that they expect everything to be almost AAA in terms of mechanics and story and art and I find that a shame sometimes because quite a simple sort of game, and I think so far this seems to be that sort of simple fun so far. You fly, you aim the gun, you shoot it. And then there's some little puzzle elements, but obviously I don't know how far through it I am, which I take it I'm right at the start. But
yeah,
that's how I feel. Like it's good, sort of clean, quite simple.
Yeah, folks, it's all tongue in cheek, isn't it?
Definitely.
Have you ever had anything to do with Platonic, Barry?
Have I what? Sorry.
Had anything to do with Platonic?
Like with
ukulele.
I've contacted them, but like I'd love to get I guess an early review copy or something for Switch. But what I done was I actually got the toy box for PS4.
Oh, it's so good, isn't it?
And like to be cheeky, if you go on the game, they'll give you a code. Like once you pre-order, they'll give you a code. And once I got the code and downloaded the game, I cancelled my pre-order. So, just to get the code, but like I think I'll buy it physically because I actually did get to get the soundtrack with the official PlayStation magazine last month, and it
Yeah,
has like
yeah.
8 songs, and I just think it's the game is a real throwback to Banjo Kazooie, obviously, but like
So good.
yeah, but
I'm really hyped for that. That's my number one game this year, more so than Zelda.
yeah,
Yeah, I'd say so. Predominantly, the reason why I mainly stick with Nintendo is mainly Zelda. But I love a good platformer. And after the N64 days, I kind of feel that the platformer got lost, and it's totally coming back more than ever now. And I find it really exciting that we're getting basically a Banjo Kazooie successor, because
yeah.
Banjo Kazooie was the perfect. It's I know it's down to situation why they got rid of Rare. Perfect hand in hand in the N64 days with Nintendo. That I can't,
Yeah, they weren't like a third party.
no,
They were like the number one sort of. They were as good, if not better,
I mean,
than
yeah,
Nintendo, weren't they?
I personally think that that Rare carried the N64 for a lot of its life in a
Oh
way.
yeah, definitely. Like at GoldenEye, and that was like the last 6 weeks of production for GoldenEye. They created multiplayer with it, like
Yeah, it
whatever.
didn't have a multiplayer, did it?
No, yeah, like
Until very end.
they didn't even tell Nintendo. It was all private, like it's all secret, and like that was like that 6 weeks obviously changed, Rare and Nintendo for good reasons.
Yeah,
Because like that multiplayer was like the biggest multiplayer game at the time, I think.
the foundations for everything,
Yeah,
really.
pretty much. Yeah,
First person,
it
yeah.
was just amazing,
I mean,
and
I really loved Perfect Dark as well on the
Oh
N64,
yeah, I put a
and
lot of time into that.
and the reason I got an Xbox was because of the Perfect Dark when that came out, and I was severely disappointed to the point where I brought that Sonic, Gears of War, and didn't like any of the games, so I sold it.
now guys, I'm
And
curious. Since you have well, one half of you have played B3. Do you think it's possible that it would come to Switch? Do you think it could work?
well, I think that I think everything like that should. I think in developers really they should put their fingers in every pie, so to speak. Um, like warm apple pie.
Yeah, but
No,
like,
but all joking aside, I think that it's important for stuff, especially around E3. If that came out just before E3, and it was really, it's so tongue in cheek about the E3 thing that it's perfect for that.
yeah, but see, that game did come out a week before E3
Yeah,
last year.
I'm surprised I didn't hear anything about it. It slipped right past me, that one did.
Yeah.
I'd never heard of it until you told me that you.
Yeah, same.
All right, he's talking from distance, but anyway.
Oh God. But yeah, I think it should come over. To be fair, I think the Switch is going to have a much better install base off the get go than the Wii U had,
Yeah.
and I think that I really think Nintendo could make this the best indie machine
Oh, by far, yeah.
ever. And I've had this discussion before. I can't remember where I had it now, but for me, the Ouya was going to be the greatest console ever. Sadly, it wasn't the greatest console ever, but I think Nintendo could totally claim that indie market.
Yeah. Now, can I ask a question about
I
this?
think they could snap it up.
Yeah. Now, if games want, if companies want people to use the touchscreen for talk's sake on the Switch, for part of the gameplay, and like, would you think it'd be annoying, taking the game out of the dock and then going into touchscreen there and then putting it back in for as an example to get your second screen
Yeah,
experience?
that can't be an option.
Yeah. See,
I think the second screen might be because of the app.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And like, will games be more suited now? Like, some games be more suited on the go, in your hands than off, rather than the TV mode.
So, I think the handheld bit's really important with the Switch. I think Nintendo are doing a good thing. In the trailers and stuff showing it, but I don't think the emphasis is quite as there as it should be, because it's majorly important, and I think
Yeah.
the touchscreen is also majorly important,
Yeah.
and this thing could play without the Joy Cons on. which means that it's an iPad. They could put their own mobile games on it
Oh yeah.
as well,
You see one in,
and I think that's important for indies as well, because you can have all of the anything that runs on an iPad on this thing.
yeah. But see what Nintendo has done is pretty damn smart. I think like they've got the home market here. They have the I guess the portable market, like, and they have the mobile market as well. As in, when I say mobile, it's like without buttons. They have like the touchscreen elements there. So like they've 3 game markets right there. You know.
Yeah.
So developers have like a lot of you have 3 variations there of gameplay style, if you want it. So
all mixed into one.
yeah.
Yeah, but to
They're
answer your
going after
question,
3 install bases, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
to answer your question about would it be annoying? I don't think it'd be annoying at all in the slightest. I mean, I think it's far more annoying when you got games like Kirby Canvas Curse, which you only played on the gamepad.
Really?
Realistic, where it felt like that wasn't the point in the system. Where I think the point in this system is that, and it has that option. So I think it's
Well,
I think
like me now.
I don't think it's annoying at all.
I'm playing Mario Maker now. I've got the TV turned off. I never play Mario Maker on the TV. I always play it on the gamepad.
Yeah, I'm the same.
You see, but like B3 has 2 screens.
Yeah.
Which is actually taking use of the system. Like that's what it was. Intended for. For making games. But like even Nintendo is being lazy there in a way, using it's the same screen reflected. Like
Nintendo never made a good game that harnessed the 2 screens, did they? And they've admitted that now.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the point, though. Like Nintendo, makes this system, this great idea. Like it's a 3DS, but it's in HD. With 2 screens, and they're not even going to utilize the bloody thing, like. So it's full content.
I still think one of the best games to do that was Zombie U.
Yeah, big time. It's actually why it's funny because it's actually why I bought the system in the first place, was because of Zombie U, and it's why I actually bought the Wii as well, was because of Red Steel, which was from Ubisoft too. With the whole shooting and the sword fighting.
I absolutely adored Zombie U. I played that game to death. My last playthrough of it was literally only last year as well.
Yeah.
I guys, completed it about 5-6 times.
Now, mind if I tell you something? No,
yeah, sure.
I'm secretly recording you still, so I'm going to use this as a B3 podcast. And a Switch one.
That's cool.
Awesome.
So it's actually the first time I've done a secret podcast, put it that way. So Gary, tell me about yourself and your profile, and Paul will get to you after.
So follow me on Twitter at The Broken Block, where people spy on me and record me secretly.
Yes.
I do animations every once in a while that are Nintendo based. I also plan on doing a few other things on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, he tries, but yeah, only messing.
Busy by nature, and I've got a lot in I've got a daughter, so I don't get a laptop very often.
Yeah.
But that's where you can find me anyway.
Yeah. Paul, what about you?
Yeah, for me, I'm on YouTube. Just search Paul Lloyd, and I play predominantly Mario Maker videos, which, as we've been talking about this, I've been setting up to start streaming live now. They do a puzzle race on Fridays, a 1-screen puzzle. We race to get the first completion, and then they do a Kaizo race as well. So I do that, and then viewer levels. So just come and join in and hang out and put your level codes in if you play Mario Maker.
Okay. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the buzz here as we talked about D3 and the Switch. So you can of course check us out on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Vine, Twitch, and for more Nintendo and Nindies, keep it right here. Thanks for watching, and as always guys, stay fresh.